There's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Dalton going to throw right away.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Play fake. Here's Dalton.
There's Chris Olave.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. To throw here, Dalton.
That's Olave bringing in another one. And they're going to get this up to midfield. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Dalton, 1st and 10. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
It'll be a Saints first down on the pickup of 13. Again, it's Kamara. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. Just keeping the play alive. Here's Johnson with a reception. Touchdown, Saints. Juwan Johnson, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Saints are on the board first here this afternoon.
Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. That time, no bad play drive. It all culminates in a Saints touchdown.
Fields it right around the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Now Gino on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Geno now to throw. And this one is incomplete. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up. Second drive.
Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
On second down, Kamara. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. After one, 7-0. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
As they've got it with a third down coming up. Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
Back to Walker on first down.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
He turned that into a nice game. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try for the first with Walker.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Walker now on 1st and 10.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
Well, speed is definitely a calling card if you play cornerback in this league, and he does a terrific job there of hustling in quickly to make the play.
And he's got the speedster Goodwin. It'll be a pickup of 15 as they make the third down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
On third down, here's Walker.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Saints will have the football back. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so they went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Dalton looking long for Thomas. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
And they'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And again, Andy Dalton to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Dalton.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, but you take the 3, and I think they'll have to be happy that when they move the ball in these first 2 drives, they have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
On the return from his end zone, Godwin Igwebuike.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this.
Deep ball for Goodwin. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into both ready for quarter number 3.
And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either, so certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken out of the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Smith.
He completes this to Walker. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And he's going to take this one down to the 25.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
He'd had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
On second down, it's Walker.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play down. Now it'll be third down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Now it's Smith. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Smith keeps it on the sneak. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Here's Walker.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stock troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Kenneth Walker
taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Seahawks are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So that one a 13-play drive in total.
And it was Kenneth Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Throwing again on second down. Dalton, they'll set up the screen down to Kamara. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Andy Dalton drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it'll be 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is brought in at the 21. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Yeah, we will get another look at Seattle's offense. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. And again, we'll thank the guys on D.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 45 at the 44. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Walker. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. He hits his target, Lockett. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 28. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Stick it with Walker on 2nd down. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. A third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have taken a 4th quarter lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see him scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was Ken Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. Taken in at the 3. Dalton and the offense now. Down 14-10. A little over a minute to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down. Now Dalton. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down.
Here's Dalton.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Dalton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Big fourth down here. It's Dalton. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This will get the lead up to 7. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.